Alright, this is round 2 with our super sweet black-white aggro deck. This hand seems fine.
That's really fine.
Turn 2, turn 3, we can get a Plains. We got a Radiant Archangel, which gets +1/+1 from the Djinni. I call it a Djinni for comedic effect, not because I'm unfamiliar with the ways of the Arabians. Is that where they're from? Is the Djinn Arabians?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, so that's a thing. So we're gonna go with this dude first. Pop, pop. So actually, yeah, on turn 3, we can cycle this to get a Plains and then play the Plains. After we play our Djinni. Whoa. That's also fine, actually. We can play that on turn X.
I think it's better to get a Plains.
Well, we're getting a Plains.
Well, because we might be able to cycle.
Whoa, look at this guy with his Speedos.
His Speedos, huh?
Well, you know, things and stuff. Alright, so... Cycle Dragon, get a Plains?
Yeah.
Plains cycle. That's a really plain cycle. Next turn we can actually expunge this guy and play Outpost. Or we can play Step... Does it have to be untapped? Does it matter? No, it's just Sacrifice Plains. Okay, cool. Or we can play Step, and then the turn after we can expunge this guy and play Step. And the turn after that...
Should we cycle Secluded Step at all?
I don't... Maybe. If we think one of the next 2 cards in our deck is going to be a land, then possibly, yes. I don't know how we could think that, though. But if we get mana flooded, like it's... I feel like that's worse than just drawing... That dude's definitely getting expunged next turn.
Yeah, for sure.
That's actually real good against him.
We can actually add 3 mana, play the Outpost, and Death Grasp that guy for 2.
I like that, actually. Because next turn we can expunge. See you later, Captain Piano.
Captain Piano.
And now we can still expunge this guy. Oh my,
Whoa.
the double Captain Piano deck.
Well, that's okay. We can just expunge that guy instead.
Yeah, we're still losing this race. We're taking 4. We're not able to advance our B position. That's our board position, not our butt position. We shouldn't have cycled. We got so greedy.
Yep.
We can actually make dudes for a while, though.
Yeah, we can make dudes for a while.
But we do have to kill this guy.
Yeah, we do.
And I'm pretty sure I'm just going to stay home and block, maybe?
That guy just gained Shadow. Like, I don't even think it's worth blocking.
Alright, I just didn't really want to go to 9.
Yeah, but this Stoic Champion is going to be real good.
It seems like it's going to be a 2/2.
And we'll draw Plains next turn.
Does that make it bigger?
No.
That dude's going to be an issue.
It just allows us to cast 2 spells if we draw Plains.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, that's not Plains. So I'm pretty sure we'll have to play the Trapper.
Yep.
The Trapper Keeper. Yeah, it's not looking good. I think we might just be dead. His aggro style was better than our aggro style this game. He also had 2 Captain Pianos, which is real good. So this guy's a 3/3 on attack? That's insane. It's not even other attacking creatures. Usually that's a thing they do to like make sure it's balanced, you know, like, oh, well, he stays a 2/2, so he's easy to get rid of. But this time they're just like, no, make him a 3/3, who cares? 3/3s for 3 are fine when they're buffing your team. That seems real strong. Oh boy.
We're just dead on board here.
Yeah, to this gentleman. Alright. Let's try it again after this game. Alright, again, Urborg Uprising is not going to do much here. Phantom Nomad seems like it could be good. Or maybe Deathblade Elite.
I think Deathblade Elite is actually really good.
Yeah, because it can make his 2/1 Shadow Guy block, and if he doesn't have a way to give it shadow, then it actually just kills it, which is fine. Yeah, I mean, I think one of our biggest follies was cycling the secluded step. We didn't really need to do that.
You're right, but I think we still would have died.
I don't think so, because we actually would have been able to get Radiant Archangel out, which would have been a 4/4.
We were never gonna get that much land, though, right?
Yeah, no, this would have been our 4th land. We could tap 4, and then play the Outpost for our 5th land to play this.
Okay.
We actually had exactly 5 lands, but we cycled one of them, and the Outpost took away the other. But there was a turn where we would have had 5 lands in play, or 5. We had access to 5 mana.
Yeah,
and her having Vigilance would have been huge.
The game would have been much different though, because we would have not been able to kill that piano thing that turn.
Yeah, but he would have been a 3/3, so we could have just blocked with our 4/4 because our other creature was a flyer.
Okay, that's fair.
I mean, like, that's, as far as we know, that's how it would have went down. But we never hit our other land. Well, how many rares do we have in our deck? Just 2? One's a land, one's a dude that makes lands. Both have to do with mana. Alright, playing first here. This hand's real good, actually. So I think we're definitely keeping this.
Yeah, I think it's
one
good.
black and it's really good, but we can actually wait to play Mesmeric Fiend until later even. Stop! I will take these arrows for you. That was like a more of an Arabian voice because these guys seem Middle Eastern, perhaps? I don't know. S-champs. So next time we can cycle this guy if we don't hit a land, and then we have... Oh, I was like, what is he going to do for 1?
Whoa. When he cycles, our guy gets bigger.
Oh my god, it's whenever a player cycles. That's crazy. I hope you have another one to cycle.
Let's get all of our planes.
Alright, so... I'm just going to cycle this guy.
Yeah, sure.
Because the other one's not only cheaper, but it can't be brought back. This is like a recurring mana thing. It's like a recurring cycling outlet, is what I'm saying here. Once you get to 7, you can just give him +2/+2 for 7 mana every turn. What a deal.
That is a good deal.
What a bargain. This is a much different deck than we saw in the first round. This one it's got 3 mana and no creatures. Play the piano, man.
And take a damage to do it.
Sing us a song, you're the piano captain. Swamp. Really? Why would you do it on our turn?
Wait.
What?
You
wanted to give him...
it not an option there?
It was, but I don't know if it was that good of an option. Like, we still get a dude out of it. And now we can play a Mystic Zealot, and we got another creature in the graveyard. I don't know, it could have been an option. Yeah, that's fine. I also have a shadow guy.
What's the play here? Is it Mercenary or Mesmeric Fiend?
I think it's Mercenary, right?
Yeah, I think that's totally
It holds
fine.
this guy back.
Well...
I mean, if he attacks, we attack back, is the thing.
Yeah.
This is some pretty sweet spirit art, but it's probably the scariest spirit art yet. These guys probably have some dental issues, I imagine.
Yep.
This is just some sweet art. I like how Paolo Parente now just goes by Parente. Did you notice that?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. This is Brian Snotty. Snody?
Snotty?
Snotty? Hey, boy, you know it's Brian Snotty. Sorry, Brian, if you're watching my videos, I apologize.
That card's pretty good.
Mm-mm. It is pretty good.
And players can't cast spells during combat.
I have no spells to cast during combat, so...
We should... Okay.
What were you going to say?
Play the swamp.
What does that do? Pump? I'd rather want to play Mesmeric Fiend either way, so I'm going to save that. I just want to be able to kill this guy if he blocks. Okay, the making a creature attack is pretty good.
Yeah, it's very good.
Alright, you have Trooper, Factor Fiction, Miss Moon Griffin. Yeah, I don't know if we win this one just because of this Bassandra Battle Seraph.
Well, we can at least take Factor Fiction, and then we can get our dragon back next turn. I think we should Plane Cycle, so this way we're guaranteed to cast our dragon in 2 turns.
We could just play this guy, too. I guess it doesn't really do anything. Also, if we 1, 2, 3, yeah, we'll keep a black up so we can pump this guy if he wants to block with him.
Yep.
So we know he has Soltari, Priest, Mist, and an island. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Huh, that's real good.
Well, maybe he'll play the Soltari guy and the flyer this turn.
Well, he needs another mana to do that. Oh,
well,
there you go.
Well, we knew he had an island.
All right, so now he has no cards that we don't know about. That we know about. Steal this bro back from the graveyard. Draw for the turn. Death Grasp.
That'd be very
Oh, that's
sweet,
a real
actually.
good. Death Battle Screech is real good too, though.
I think we can definitely sack the bodyguard if he blocks with the Soltari Trooper.
Oh, give him pro white. No pumps though,
No pumps.
because that doesn't do anything. Battle Screech is also real good too. That could just win in 2 turns as well. And also, Death Grasp is worth about 5 points right now, which is pretty huge. I think if he just holds this back and forces our creatures to attack, he just can't lose.
Yep.
Like, he can force this guy, he'll block here, force this guy, block here when we're tapped out. But he does have to pay red to do that, so... He gets his Factor Fiction back if he makes this guy attack. Which I might have just done last turn. Eat this guy, get Factor Fiction.
If he doesn't do anything on his turn, we can play Battle Screech and flash it back so we don't just lose our Zealot.
How would we lose? Oh, you mean to tap it?
Yes.
Yeah, that seems pretty good. Or we could just play Dragon and have Dragon out, which he has to block. And if he can't, we just get it back. Or if he kills it, somehow we just get it back. Dragons for days. Alright. Well, let's see what you do.
Still very surprised that he's attacking with that guy.
And that guy even.
Yeah, we can just take this.
But we do have the spirit to actually, like, block soon.
Oh, he drew something big. Oh no, just that guy.
Just a nerd.
Alright, now do we pump this guy, this shadow dude, or do we play Eternal Dragon?
That's the question.
I think we should attack and see what he does, and play Battle Screech. Because like Battle Screech gives us a bunch of blockers.
He's definitely gonna make this guy attack. Guarantee it. Which means he's gonna block it. But he's not gonna block the rest. So I think we actually just alpha here.
Yeah, I think so. Absolutely.
But then we can't flashback Battle Screech.
Alright, we can leave back the 1/1.
Okay. So he blocks here, I presume, and blocks here, maybe? So he gets fact back. Alright, so now we're trading.
And we're real close to threshold.
Yeah. 5. Yeah, now we just play Screech. Screech it up. That's a lot of dudes. I'm just gonna play the land.
Okay.
So even if he blocks 3, he takes 3, he goes to 3. He's actually like real dead to Death Grasp. He might just not. Yeah, no more attacks for him, it seems. Oh, that's
that was a
real
real
good.
good
I'm just
draw.
going to play that now.
Yeah, you can't play it during combat,
Right,
so...
that's exactly why.
What's this? Oh, he's gonna make things attack.
It's fine. Interesting.
Now he's gonna double block it.
Well, we have 6 cards in the graveyard, so we can actually cycle this guy to
Yeah.
pump it if he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that, he doesn't die.
For sure. And we can bash with everything.
And we can actually stack it so we only kill this guy so he doesn't get the Battle Priest back.
Yep.
Factor Fiction.
Because it's the only card in his hand.
In unison. I don't think we care about. I think
We should split up the 2 flyers at least. And I'm not really sure how much we care about the Soltari Emissary.
I think it's like this.
I think so too.
Like if you want to play Battle Screech, you actually have to take a point. And if you take these, like you can't really. You have to tap all 3 guys to flash it back. And Emissary we don't really care about because it can't block any of our guys.
That Factor Fiction was actually real bad when his Miss Moon Griffin is potentially dying.
Yeah, right, because then he can't flash back. So if he picks the Battle Screech pile, then he has only 1 white source outside of Scabland, so he takes a point for casting it. So he goes to at least 5. And if he double blocks this guy, 5 kills him. So not an easy choice for him to make. Let's go Sub-Zero 9700. This is the 9700 Sub-Zero.
Wow.
There were 9,699 Sub-Zeros before this one. Scablands, Scrublands, whatever. What do you take?
He took the 2
He took the 2 nerds, Griff, Salt, and Plains.
I like your abbreviation for planes.
Griff, Salt, Pla.
Yep.
So even if he double blocks, like he can block here. Yep. So he goes to 2. And I have 5 guys. Comes back into play though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
We're not dead. We're doing okay.
Definitely not dead. because he only has like one flyer in hand. Well, he could play both his guys and flashback, but then he taps all his guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So we just play. We also have this guy in hand. So yeah, we have a lot of outs here.
He played his Pla.
All right, so the Plaw's gone. So now he has Salt and Griff and one other card. He can play both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Actually, does Soltari Priest, Soltari Emissary, does that cost 3? No, 2.
No, plus 2.
So we'd have 2 mana left over. Here comes Griff. Yep. I'm actually gonna have 6 here. I don't see any reason to not. Yeah, alright, so he's not gonna flash anything back.
Okay, so we can just, we can... Oh, I guess we can just do that. That
Yeah.
seems kind of good.
We're
It
just
also
gonna kill
gives
it
us
again.
Threshold.
Yeah.
Those are some pretty nice top decks.
I mean, we had a bunch. We had a bunch of outs. Like, we had... well, none were coming up, unfortunately. Even Shelter's actually pretty sweet. No, I guess not on this board position. But yeah, we had Trevor, we had Death Grasp, we had Expunge. Well, we used Expunge. Do we bring this in because of that stupid Angel? Or is 1 and an Expunge enough, you think?
It was the only card we saw.
Yeah, that's true.
And we do have
We have 2
Trapper and
Trappers.
stuff. I don't think we really need it.
Alright, I think we're good like this. Ready?
Yes.
Alright, let's do it. We just found out that Goblin Lackey is in Vintage Masters. I didn't even realize that. Jeez, everything is in this set. Oh, this hand seems sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, we could cycle Expunge, but...
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes you gotta cycle Expunge.
Who cycles Expunge? 1 swamp in this hand is beautiful. 1 swamp in this hand is even prettier now. Is he gonna provoke me?
Maybe.
Did he? Did he use it?
I can't actually tell.
Alright, so I'm not gonna block. Yep, I have to block. Alright, I guess we're blocking. Jeez. Hand got worse.
We gotta cycle this Expunge.
That's real unfortunate. Alright. Well...
I mean, we drew like 4 out of our 6 black cards.
Yeah.
We even sided 1 out. So 4 out of 5.
Still think it should have been a 7-10 deck, but that's just my opinion. Yeah.
Jeez, we drew all of our black cards. I mean, sometimes that happens, you know?
I mean, when you have the same amount of black cards as swamps, though, like... I don't know.
Did we not cycle our Radiant's Judgment?
You didn't even mention it. I wasn't even... Like, I'm not familiar with a lot of these cards, so I forgot it had cycling, actually.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna make a dude. Oh, actually, Battle Screech was the play there. Jeez, I'm messing up left and right. Yeah, we should have Battle Screech there, and then when we made the next token, we can Battle Screech again. That was real bad.
Look at this flavor text on this soldier.
I'm not gonna block here. I'm just gonna take 3. Oh, he's gonna discard a land. Sure.
Yep. Super aggro.
That guy's real good. Land. I'll definitely double block this guy if he attacks. Oh, man. Yeah, I feel like we messed up this game. Yeah, we could have screeched, made a dude, screeched again. Dib screecheroos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we have nothing on board after that.
We're still fine if he draws one swamp for it. We can Death Grasp, and then we can start getting back in the game.
Yeah, but that's a lot to ask for. Oh, come
Oh, he
on.
always has all of them.
Yeah, that's game. What an unfortunate set of circumstances. Let's see if it would have made a difference. Nope.
Well, okay.
We would have been one card deeper. This is where we'd be right now. We still wouldn't have had a swamp, is what I was looking for. So, yeah. Sometimes you just don't draw your lands. And sometimes you misplay. Sometimes you do both at the same time. Oh well.